Roughly 50 years ago, when volunteers were deployed to Earth, a lot of interesting stuff started happening here. Like a Woodstock, like spiritual revolution, like people waking up. Government meetings occur, where is they trying to decide what to do with the situation. As far as our requirements, the main one was we needed communications. It could be telepathy or free internet. Neither of those been given to us. We do not have full access to telepathy, and internet is absolutely controlled. We were able, even in this situation, use internet. Now YouTube probably gonna close down a lot of channels which does not produce commercial value, which majority of real people will not have more than 1,000 subscribers. So we pretty much all targeted right now, because when you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you do not produce any commercial value to YouTube or anybody else. Plus you also, like, if you like me, your ideas are simply too dangerous. So in 1970, in Los Angeles, California, meeting occurred.
Just come back from Los Angeles. I was down there to meet with a group of rather important people in the movie industry, scientists and so on, who were considering calling a congress of the best minds in the world to meet in Los Angeles in the near future, to be a kind of planetary alarm conference. They wanted scientists and statesmen, religious leaders, and to do something to impress upon the world through all the media that we are in very serious danger.
What kind of danger you think they're talking about? And why big Mandela affected channels refuse to talk about this danger what been discussed in those meetings? If you refuse to feel what prophets feel, are you gonna refuse real meetings about a real situation? Back then it was called biosphere dying, but it's actually collapse of whole simulation. It's collapse of whole universe. How you can deny that? That's actually what they decide to do. They decide when it comes to it, they will just deny it. As far as Mandela community, I mean, seriously, I would say that's the worst community there is. And it's all because the real us is suppressed completely, ostracized, been laughed at. What else been done to us? I mean, we all targeted individuals, the real ones. Okay.
The cosmos, if you will, as a kind of novelty-producing engine, a kind of machine which produces complexity in all realms, physical, chemical, social, whatever, and then uses that achieved level of complexity as the platform for further complexity. Well, this explains our present circumstance. It explains the rush toward all forms of new technology and social organization in the new millennium. But you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that if the universe is complexifying faster and faster, a epoch, a time will come when this rate of complexification is occurring so rapidly that it will become itself the overwhelming phenomena in the world of three-dimensional space and time. And I call this the omega point, or the transcendental object at the end of history. And I believe it is not that far off, that with the emergence of global internet, a human population of...
So, you want to deny that too? That's the question to all Mandela affected channels with 10,000 subscribers and more. You are such a phonies. You are such a shame. You are disgusting. Except for the few channels who actually allow me to speak on them, which is Jason Christopher channel, which is Harmony channel. Scott Harrison helped me when I had a very difficult situation. Who else? Chica, she does not have 10,000 subscribers. She's awesome. She's us. And the rest of it, I mean, I've been banned from the live stream multiple times, and you guys know who I am. Okay, either way. The next video, it's about what they're planning to do on December 10, which is pretty much I already mentioned in the beginning of the video, but let's go through this.
YouTubers beware. Beginning December 10th, your channel could be removed, access revoked, and effectively banned at the sole discretion of YouTube, which of course is owned by Google. A new terms of service was sent out by the video platform just a few days ago, and in it, there's a line that reads, YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Ominous words there. So for more on this, let's turn to investigative journalist Ben.
The channels were targeted has less than 1,000 subscribers. The channels were targeted covered any conspiracy theories. The channels were targeted, that's the ones who actually most real, and that's the people who can affect a lot of people. That's the people who can create a lot of vibrations, change reality, and create new universes. Instead, power being given to people who actually did not survive. Thank you for listening.